Let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered why some people stay broke no matter how hard they work, while others seem to rise higher and higher? The truth is simple, and it might surprise you. The single greatest skill that separates broke people from wealthy people is not intelligence or luck. It is mastering the psychology of money. This means understanding how your mind, your beliefs, and your emotions quietly shape every choice you make about earning, saving, and growing money. Many people think they need better jobs or better opportunities, but what they truly need is a better mindset. In this episode, you will learn how your brain can keep you poor without you even noticing, and how to break the mental rules that limit your financial life. If you stay until the end, you will not only improve your English, you will also learn powerful life lessons that help you build confidence, clarity, and a healthier relationship with money. And if this lesson gave you something useful, I'd love it if you tapped like and subscribe to the channel. It helps you stay connected, and it also helps this little learning community grow. Every click really does make a difference. With love, let's dive in. What is the first belief that quietly controls your financial life? The first belief is the subconscious money script formed in childhood, and it shapes how you see earning, spending, and risk. Even if you are an adult now, the ideas you learned as a child still influence your actions. If you heard people say things like, money is dangerous, rich people are greedy, or we can never afford that, your brain stored those messages. Later, when you try to grow financially, these old thoughts create invisible limits. You might feel guilty for wanting more, or afraid to make a change, even when it could improve your life. Understanding this script is important because you cannot change what you cannot see. When you slow down, breathe, and notice where your feelings about money come from, you begin to break the automatic patterns. This creates space for healthier beliefs, and it helps you make choices from awareness, not fear or childhood programming. What is a wealth ceiling? A wealth ceiling is a mental limit, and it controls how much you believe you can earn. People often think they want more money, but inside, they feel uncomfortable with bigger goals. This inner ceiling works like a thermostat. When your income rises above what you feel is normal, you might raise your expenses, doubt your abilities, or sabotage new opportunities. Your mind tries to pull you back to the level it understands. This ceiling comes from past experiences, family expectations, or social pressure. When you believe you are not the type of person who becomes wealthy, you will unconsciously avoid actions that lead to growth. Noticing this is powerful because once you understand your ceiling, you can slowly expand it. You can teach your mind that it is safe to grow, safe to earn more, and safe to break old patterns. This shift supports real financial progress. Why liabilities keep you financially stuck? Many people spend their money on liabilities without realizing it. Things that look valuable but actually take money away from them every month. When the brain focuses on comfort or immediate pleasure, it becomes easier to buy things that feel good now but do not build a stronger future. Liabilities can be shiny, exciting, or emotionally comforting, which is why people choose them even when they cannot really afford them. But assets are different. Assets help your money grow over time, even while you sleep. The problem is that assets often look boring, slow, or unclear at first. Because of this, the brain pushes people toward quick feelings instead of long-term gain. Understanding this pattern helps you pause and ask yourself what you truly want. When you train your mind to value assets more than short-term pleasure, you slowly build financial stability, freedom, and confidence. How a scarcity mindset limits growth. A scarcity mindset is a way of thinking that focuses on what you lack instead of what you can create. When you live in scarcity, every choice feels heavy. You become afraid to spend, afraid to try, afraid to grow, because you believe there is never enough. This mindset creates tension in your body and stress in your mind. It makes you protect your small amount of money instead of expanding your skills, your income, or your opportunities. People with a scarcity mindset often say things like, "I can't risk it," "I must hold on to every coin," or "opportunities are for other people, not me." But this mindset blocks the creativity needed for financial growth. To change it, you begin small. You practice thinking in terms of abundance, possibility, and learning. You allow yourself to believe that resources can grow. This shift opens the door to smarter decisions and a calmer relationship with money. Why is fear of losing money stronger than the desire to gain it? This happens because of loss aversion, a natural mental reaction. For many people, losing $1 feels twice as painful as gaining $1 feels good. This fear can control your financial choices in powerful ways. It can stop you from taking calculated risks, from starting a business, from learning a new skill, or from investing in your future. When fear leads your decisions, you stay in the same place, even when you want to move forward. Loss aversion is not weakness. It is simply the brain trying to protect you. But protection can become a prison when it stops growth. Understanding this gives you more control. You can tell yourself that risk is part of learning and that not every loss is a failure. Some losses are education. They teach you how to adjust, how to think clearly, and how to choose better next time. Why do people waste valuable time trying to save very small amounts of money? This happens because of the time trap. People often believe that saving a few coins or doing everything themselves is the smartest way to protect money. But time is a resource too, and once it disappears, you cannot get it back. When you spend hours doing low-value tasks, you lose the chance to use your time for activities that could grow your income or your skills. The time trap makes you believe you are being responsible, when in reality, you are delaying progress. To escape this trap, you ask yourself a simple question. Is this task moving me closer to long-term success? When you begin to value your time properly, you think differently. You choose tasks that expand your abilities, create opportunities, and build a stronger financial future. This change slowly shifts your mindset from saving small amounts to building real growth. Why is emotional awareness important for financial success? Money decisions are emotional, even if we like to think they are logical. Feelings like fear, excitement, stress, and pride guide many choices about spending and saving. When you do not understand your emotions, they can control you. You might buy something to feel better after a hard day, avoid investing because you feel anxious, or stay in a job you dislike because you fear uncertainty. Emotional awareness helps you pause, breathe, and choose with clarity. When you understand your emotional patterns, you can separate your feelings from your goals. You begin to act from intention instead of reaction. This calm, steady approach supports long-term wealth because you make decisions that come from confidence, not pressure. With practice, emotional awareness becomes a strong tool for building a healthier relationship with money. How does your identity affect your financial success? Your identity is the story you tell yourself about who you are, and it influences every money decision. If you see yourself as someone who always struggles, your actions will match that belief. If you believe you are not good with money, you will avoid learning new skills. If you think wealth is for other people, you will never feel comfortable taking steps toward it. Identity shapes behavior, and behavior creates results. Changing your identity does not mean pretending. It means choosing a new direction. You begin by asking yourself who you want to become and what habits support that version of you. Over time, your actions slowly align with your new identity. This creates a stronger sense of control, and it opens space for financial growth. When your identity expands, your opportunities expand with it. How environment shapes your money habits. The environment includes the people around you, the conversations you hear, and the behaviors you see every day. If the people in your environment complain about money, fear risk, or avoid growth, you may unconsciously copy those patterns. The brain learns from repetition and from the examples around it. When you surround yourself with people who think small, your mind stays small. But when you place yourself in an environment where growth, learning, and responsibility are normal, your mindset changes. You begin to feel more confident about making better financial choices. Even small shifts in environment, like new books, new conversations, or new habits, can create long-term change. Your environment is not only where you live, it is also what you choose to allow into your mind. Protecting this space helps you grow with more intention and clarity. How does reframing losses help you grow financially? Reframing means looking at a loss in a new way. Many people feel ashamed or discouraged when they make a mistake with money, but this reaction stops growth. When you see every loss as a failure, you become afraid to try again. But when you see a loss as education, something changes inside you. You realize that mistakes can teach you more than success. They show you what to adjust, what to avoid, and how to think more clearly. When you reframe a loss, you remove the emotional pressure. You allow yourself to learn without fear. Over time, this mindset becomes one of your strongest tools. It gives you courage, patience, and resilience. These qualities help you make better decisions and build financial stability with confidence. Why do some people never break their financial patterns, even when they try? Many people focus on changing their actions, but they do not change the beliefs underneath. When beliefs stay the same, behavior returns to old patterns. You may try saving more, working harder, or planning carefully, but if your inner story says, "I will never succeed," progress will impossible impossible. Real change begins with the mind. You question your beliefs, challenge your fears, and build a new understanding of what is possible. This process is slow and gentle, not aggressive. You teach your mind that growth is safe and that new habits can support a better future. When beliefs change, behavior follows naturally. This is why rewriting your money rules is so important. It creates a stronger foundation for long-term success and financial confidence. What does it mean to take calculated risks instead of emotional risks? A calculated risk is a choice made with information, patience, and calm thinking. An emotional risk is a quick reaction to fear or excitement. Many people avoid calculated risks because they confuse them with emotional ones. They think all risks are dangerous, so they avoid opportunities that could help them grow. But calculated risks include learning, planning, and preparing. They are slow steps, not sudden jumps. When you take a calculated risk, you ask yourself what you can lose, what you can gain, and how you can protect yourself. This balanced thinking reduces fear and increases confidence. Over time, these small, thoughtful risks build financial progress. They help you grow without losing control, and they give you the freedom to improve your future with clarity and courage. How do small daily habits shape your financial future? Small habits seem unimportant, but they repeat quietly every day. These habits create the direction of your life. When you choose habits that support learning, responsibility, and awareness, you build a stronger financial mindset. Habits like checking your spending calmly, learning a financial concept each week, or giving yourself time to think before buying something help you stay focused. These actions build discipline, and discipline creates progress. If you continue these small habits for months or years, your financial life changes. You become more confident, more organized, and more prepared. The power of habits is not in their size, but in their consistency. They slowly shape your identity, and your identity shapes your results. With time, these small steps create meaningful, lasting wealth. How can you rewrite your money story and build real financial freedom? You rewrite your money story by becoming aware of your beliefs, your fears, and your old patterns. You challenge the limits that no longer serve you, and you open space for new possibilities. Financial freedom begins with understanding that your brain can protect you, but it can also hold you back. When you choose growth, even in small steps, you break the automatic rules that kept you stuck. You learn to value assets, manage emotions, and take thoughtful risks. You begin to believe you are capable of building wealth, not because of luck, but because of clarity and discipline. This mindset gives you strength. It allows you to create a life where money supports your goals instead of controlling your emotions. As you continue learning and practicing these ideas, your story changes and your future opens in new and powerful ways. And if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss the next lesson. Your support means so much. It keeps this space alive and growing. With love. Thank you for being here, and I can't wait to continue this journey with you.